Hello, my yarny friends. How are you today? This is Christy, Christy's Corner Booth. Welcome. I hope everyone's doing great, having a great day. I hope that you have a great week, in case I don't get all that in before the end of the video. Alright, so it seems like it's been forever since I have made a video to share the things that I've been working on, completed, or just things in general. So today I want to try to get some of that taken care of. So I think I'm just going to jump right in and get to it. All right. So the first thing is it's the pattern that Melanie from Stitch Malou released or did. It's the Sei Bella, I believe, shawl. I made this shawl in the it's a Lion Brand Mandala Cake One Skein Pixie in the colorway Pixie. Really cute. I love this pattern. I think Melanie did a wonderful job. I love the round. I love how it rounds off. So much so that I went looking for other shawls that rounded off, and we'll show that here momentarily. But I love this pattern. I can definitely see making more. It's just got a classiness about it. It's really small. The mandala came out really small. So I'm thinking of gifting this to a little girl. And I'm sure that she could have fun playing dress up or just actually wearing it out when it gets a little bit cooler. Back in the fall maybe. So anyway, this is my Sei Bella Shawl by Melanie at Stitch to Malou. Melanie, you did great. Alright, the next one is going to be I'm going to go ahead and go with the next round shawl. The next shawl that I guess you can say that it is still a work in progress. I lost a chicken yarn or yarn chicken, whatever it's called. I lost, and so I'm going to take some of my yarn stash that is not the same yarn that I did the shawl in, and just kind of finish it up because there's not much. And I don't think it would make that much of a difference. I don't think you'd be able to see the difference within the colors. Okay. So anyway, this is called Sort of Half Circle Shawl by the Purple Iguana here on Valerie. And I say here on Valerie because my laptop is sitting in here with me, and that's what I'm getting all my information from. I was going to write it all down and then bring it in here. And then I thought, well, I'm going to just take the laptop in there and it'll be so much easier. Anyway, so this is the Sort of Half Circle Shawl. Humongous. Okay, this is 2 cakes of Karen Big Cakes in the colorway of Blue Hawaiian. It's absolutely big. Big. But I loved how it turned out. There's the, right there, if you can see, where I have not, where it's ended, where I lost that chicken yarn chicken. Which one is it? I think it's yarn chicken, isn't it? Anyway, I lost that yarn chicken here. And let's see. I have, well, it may, okay, I probably made it halfway. Well, maybe a little bit over halfway before I lost. So I only have, and I say only because I don't think it's that much, this much left. So I have this in my stash. This is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, colorway Sea Blue. I think it'll match it up pretty good, and I can finish it out. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's kind of still a work in progress, but you know, after that it will be done. I'll weave in my ends and I'll be done. It's huge. Those Karen Big Cakes, I had never worked with any until I worked with those. I don't own any more, actually. Those were it. Got them on clearance, I think, at Michael's. The yarn is kind of not very soft, easy to work with. And I hope that once I wash this a few times, it will soften it up. But it's a really big shawl, and I can see laying this across the back of my couch and snuggling. I mean, I think it would think it would definitely keep you warm. I'm sorry, my camera's probably up too high to really get, to allow you to have a good look-see. But anyway, I'll post this on Instagram and hopefully be able to, but that's the, it kind of, I guess that's why she said it's sorta half circle shawl. I printed out the pattern. I had some issues with reading the pattern and understanding the pattern, which if anyone knows me or follows me on Instagram, you understand that why that is. I'm still new at reading patterns, and so Fiber Spider also did this pattern, and so I read the pattern. I had the pattern with me, and I watched his teaching of it, and eventually just was able to get it and remember it and moved right along. It's not a hard pattern at all, but for some reason I was just hung up on the written pattern. So his video really helped out a great deal. But again, this is the sort of half circle shawl by the Purple Iguana. I found her pattern on Valerie, and I've done a few of them. And I think he's done a few of them too. I think a lot of shawls that he's done are her patterns, and they're really, really nice. And all her patterns are free, from what I've noticed. Again, here you go. It's huge. 2 cakes, which is 1,206 yards. But like I said, I can see this laying across the back of a chair, couch, and if you want to get cool or something, you want to snuggle, it's a great item to do that. Okay, let's see. My next item, I'm looking, it's the Nifty needle case. This is number 2 for me. I created one before and did not post it or did not share it. I don't think I did share it on video. I sent the first one I made to Yarning with Mimi in my swap package, or swap package that I did with Llama Mama Kayla's year-long swaps that she's doing in January. I think it was January that it was the first swap that we did. This is the inside. You can stick something in here if you need to, hang something from here. Turned out really nice. It's cotton, 100% cotton. The kitchen cotton that kills my fingers to work with. But I wanted to try to get through. I'm trying to get through my cotton stash that I have, which is not that much, but yeah. So anyway. Alright, the next one is called the Classic Ripple Baby Blanket. I'm going to put that here. I no longer have that. I have already given that away. It is, I think I also had to, it's the Burnett Pop. I did this in the Burnett Pop. 3 yards, or excuse me, 3 cakes, and so colorway was Pop Art. And the reason I don't have it is because I've already given it away. The person that took it is one of my co-workers, and I had mentioned her back in my video about how I came into crochet. I like to share things with her. I work day shift, she works the night shift rotation that we're on, and so she come in, you know, to relieve us, and I showed her. I just pulled it out of my bag and showed her. She loved it, absolutely loved it. Said she wanted it. I said, you can have it. Gladly, you can have it. She gave me some more yarn last year and never asked for any kind of money or anything like that. And so, which I would have given it to her regardless, she gave me yarn or not. But anyway, I was okay with giving her that. So anyway, she's taking that home. She said she's going to make something for me, and if she does, that's great. If she doesn't, that's also great. If I get that, or when I get that, I will share it with you. Again, this is the Classic Ripple Baby Blanket. I think I printed the pattern, but then I also had to go to Jaden Stitches to get the hang of the pattern. But once I did, it was, you know, I didn't have to have the pattern or watch the video anymore, so it helped a great deal. I had to have both at that time. Okay, the next project I'm going to go over. Yeah. This is Valerie's Market Tote by the Lavender Chair. I don't know if you can hear that. My son is watching TV in the next room, so if you can hear that, I apologize. This is the Lavender Chairs, Valerie's Market Tote. 100% cotton, also working through my cotton stash. This, it was a lot of fun to make. It was very quick to make as well. The handle is not what she used in her pattern. I found one of Crystal's patterns on Bag O' Day. I pulled up one of her videos and did the handle by the pattern she was working on. But the bag itself, or the tote itself, is from the Purple Iguana. It turned out really nice. I don't know if you can, it's got a little, I think it's V-stitches. So, I like it. Not that heavy. And it's pretty. And that's that. Next one. I'm kind of surprised. Well, it has been a while since I have posted any kind of video of my projects or work in progress projects. So I do have some accumulated or accumulating. I think the last one, I'm making sure, I'm looking at my Ravelry account to make sure I went over that I went over all the ones that I don't think I've showed. Is my blanket that I have been working on that I had showed in one or two past videos. It is completed. Again, my camera's too high, so I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. I'm not sure. Let me see if I put the size or anything. I call this, on my Ravelry account, I call this the Chevron / wave / ripple blanket. I think I try to put notes on my page so that if I have to go back, no notes. No notes. Okay, the pattern's from Jada & Stitches, but I did print out a pattern too that was not Jada & Stitches, so I'm thinking I leaned more toward Jada & Stitches video than I did the pattern I have printed out. I think. I didn't write that in there, but like I said, I call this the Chevron Wave Ripple Blanket. It's really nice. I have already washed it. I think I washed it either, yeah, I'm pretty sure I washed it. It's really nice. It's been sitting on the back of my couch. And again, this was scrap yarn. I was trying to get rid of some of the scrap yarn. I think there might have been one or two that was like it was a full skein. I think this started out to be a full skein, and I didn't finish it up. I still have some of this left, but anyway, I loved how it turned out. I just kind of winged it. There was no color plan, no color design. I just, whatever I felt like doing at the time, so. It was not fun having to weave in all those ends though. I was thinking about going along the edge and doing something along the edge, but I pretty much decided against that. I like it how it is. And so, that's my blanket. And I think that's it as far as projects. I have been, I know I haven't had a video to put up or share in the past few weeks. Last week, what's today? Monday, I'm sorry. So it's been 2 weeks ago this Monday, so 2 weeks past. Me and my son, his spring break for the county, our spring break was, that's when it started, and we went out to Arizona. We went out to Arizona to visit the Grand Canyon and surrounding national parks and monuments. So prior to that and then after that, I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and create the video and edit it and get it up online. I have some other things that I'm going to try to get done. My goal was to do them today, but I was voluntold to take my nephew up to the next county over he has some things he had to take care of. Well, during all that, my mom rode with me and I got a flat tire. And so I didn't get home until like 5 or 6 hours after I originally left this morning, so pretty much the day's gone. So I'm going to do this real quick, and I'm going to work on the other video. Hopefully tomorrow I can get something. I'll have to work on it as far as getting it up. It might be later in the week, if not next week. It's hard to get the videos the way I want. You know, being a single mom, work full time, it's, you know, can be difficult. But anyway, I wanted to share my stuff, share my projects, share what I could, and just, you know, get some feedback if you have any that you want to share, or comment below or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to put all my links, the links to all the patterns down below in the description box. And I think that's it. Really, I can't think of anything else. Of course, after I hit the end button, it'll come to mind. All right, y'all. I will talk to you later, and have a wonderful week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.